Hey everyone, and welcome back to our Prison Architect Let's Play. Episode 4 today, and last time around we set up our cell block B and sort of started rejigging some of our prison. Hopefully make it work a little bit better than what it has. So, had a few deaths last episode, which is a bit disappointing, but not overly unexpected. They were all snitches, and that was probably the reason that they got shafted. So, I'm going to search this guy. He was coming over here. This guy maybe as well. Looks like he was coming over this way. Can be a bit of a problem. So prisoners don't like being searched all that often. So if you do it too much, it can sort of cause them to get really cranky and all that kind of stuff. So I think this guy's definitely going to have something. Not sure that this one will, but we'll sort of see what happens. Start bumping up the speed again. This guy definitely did. Had a couple of mobile phones and stuff. What about this guy? No, he was free. Actually, looks like he was going out there. Yeah, I know. Yeah, alright, we'll see what's happening. Yeah, it's up to 50, well, 49 capacity. We had someone die yesterday, which is enormously disappointing. Had all our visitors and stuff coming in, and our visitation room, our parole board as well, which is good. And we're actually going to set up a chapel over here, so where is our chapel? There it is. So I'm going to set up a chapel there. What do we need? We need an altar, pews, and a prayer mat. So, where are we? Objects. Expand this out. Right, an altar. So we can set an altar there. We need some pews. And which way do they go? It looks like they go that way, doesn't it? Yeah. Alright, we're going to set them up that way anyway. We're going to set up 3 like that, and then we're going to set down... We'll set up 4 like that, and we'll set up some prayer mats as well. Like... that. There we go. So there's our altar set up. Should be fine. Oh, not our altar, our chapel, sorry. A nice big yard, which is good, so that should keep everyone a little bit more happy. Put down a couple of metal detectors here as well, which is quite good. So I'm just going to put those around everywhere, although I think they're quite expensive, aren't they? Where are we? Metal detectors, Where are they? Oh my god, I can't see them. Metal detectors, $1,000 each, okay. So may not put them down quite yet. We don't have a whole lot of money. A lot of cash flow though, which is quite good. So everyone's coming in to visit, which is nice. So everyone's in lockup at the moment. So I should revisit their routine or their regime quite soon as well, and see if we can rejig that a little bit better than it is at the moment. 6 prisoners up for parole, so they should come in quite soon. I think it just sort of sets up by itself, so I don't think we have to do anything. And yeah, it's definitely got enough meal capacity, which is fantastic, so that's good. Staff room's fine, officers are fine. Education's done. Prison labor's also set up. We actually probably look at setting that up quite soon as well. So we actually set up paroles and dogs and all that kind of stuff as well. So we probably look at setting up some dog kennels soon. I think we're going to put down another cleaner or 2. Some of our areas are getting quite dirty and it looks like our cleaners can't keep up. So we put down a couple of janitors and also another gardener. There we go. We've got a lot of cash though, so we can definitely afford it. So that's not too much to worry about there. You just went and grabbed something, didn't you? Yep, you totally did. Just wait for it. Yeah, you did. Mobile phone. Notebook page. Administrative staff, accountant, lawyer, doctor, psychologist, groundskeeper, chief engineer, head chef, administrator, warden, foreman. Reduces the fines. Good guard killed. Permits on-site treatment. Interesting. Cool. Well, we're getting a few more pages of our thing. I wonder if it's sort of, I suppose it's going to turn out into like a book, isn't it? Sort of like little unlocks that we can get. Which is quite cool. Alright, deployment. We're actually going to jump into deployment and set up some things a little bit better. So, where do we want to be? Guard patrols. We're going to set up some guard patrols. So we're actually going to have one. I think we're going to have 2 guards per cell block. Then we're going to have 1 assigned to the yard, 1 to the canteen, and 1 to visitation as well. Even if we have to hire a few more, I think it's going to be worth it. So, what we're going to do is just set up, so what you basically do is just set up sort of patrol routes along here like this. And we actually don't need patrol on there, so we're getting rid of that one. And then you can actually assign guards to them. So we're going to have 2 guards assigned to there. And so we've got 1 there. I think it should assign a second one as well. Oh, there we go. So we're going to take those off then. I think because we've got patrols set up, they should sort of come in and do it automatically. So we're going to set one here as well. So we're going to come through there, into there like that, and around there. And I think that's everything there. We'll click on that one, set up a guard patrol there as well. Cool. So we should have 2 guards per thing we do, which is awesome. So quite a few guards in there. I think we're going to hire some more. That's fine. So what we're going to do is take one out of there. There we go. Yep, so that's good. So we've got 2 guards set up and patrolling our cell blocks, which is really good. In terms of deployment, we're going to have one, oops, not minimum security only, get rid of that, so there we go. Have one in the yard at all times, one in the canteen, one in visitation at all times. So it doesn't leave a whole lot, so we've actually got 10 all up, so we've got 4 patrolling and 3 stations, that's 7, which leaves us with 3, so I think we'll hire another 4. So it's probably going to be a little bit of guard overkill at the moment, but we can afford it, so not really worried about that too much. And yeah. Cool. Everything seems to be going relatively well. Nice. It's just good to have someone in visitation as well, just to make sure nothing really dodgy goes on, and good to have someone here, and then obviously over in the cell blocks, it's really good to have it through there. And obviously with someone in the yard too, so yeah, I think what we're going to do, I think we're going to set up some industry and stuff, so like some prison labour, maybe some education as well. I think that should be done pretty soon. It's already done, which is awesome. So we're going to set up those, and then what we're going to do, then we're going to start expanding our prison from there. But I think I want to sort of get those stuff set up first, and then we can sort of deal with it. What we're going to do now is, what's our regime looking like when they've got the next free time? Regimes, where are we now? We're at, I couldn't even see the clock, where are we? 10 to 10, so we are 10 PM. So they give me free time soon. Once free time hits, I'm actually going to schedule a shakedown, go through all of this, and once they're sort of all back where they're starting to go back, you're going to get something. So once you do, we're going to search you. There we go. Search you and search you as well. Silly. Yeah, you had some drugs, you had a mobile phone. Cool, alright, what we're going to do is shakedown. There we go. Shakedown, and that's basically what they go through and they search everything. So, search everywhere through the prison, and I think they're going to just get a whole huge bunch of stuff. So they search every prisoner, every sort of basically space and cell and all that kind of stuff. So you've got 204 places to search, and you actually see like a running total of what we've got here. We've got 2 booze, no mobile phones, 3 cigarettes, 3 drugs at the moment. 11, lots of mobile phones, wow. 2 drills, that's not good. No shanks yet though, so that's pretty good. So booze, cigarettes, mobile phones. Which probably hasn't been quite as much as what I thought they'd be. It's actually not too bad. Almost done. And you can see like coming in here as well. Actually, there's quite interesting. What was that one? It was a needle. Because this stuff gets brought in from outside. You can actually sort of have stuff stashed in here, and then you can actually set up like some of your prisoners to work in your kitchen, and then they can actually sort of pick some stuff up there that's been brought in and stashed. So that's why they search all that kind of stuff. Same with the storage stuff over here. They can do that. So I suppose it's a fair bit of stuff. Probably not quite as much as what I thought they'd be, considering considering how long it had been since we sort of had done it. So at least we know that there's sort of not a whole lot of stuff. So hopefully we sort of keep it under control a little bit more. So actually 10 awaiting solitary. So I think we're going to set up a solitary area as well. Maybe sort of set one up over here. Set up a little solitary block. Interesting. Alright, what we're going to do, we're going to jump in and get some grants, get some stuff going. So we've got visitation. Visitation rights. What have we actually done? We set up our visitation room and also our... that was easy. We sort of already done that one. Security procedure, security chief, 10 guards, patrols, sign 3. We've already done that one as well. Cool. I was just doing a lot of this without doing it through the grants. Government security ratings, haven't done that one. Prisoner acclimatization, haven't done that one. Reform, haven't done that. Staff well-being, done that I think. Cool. Grants, what else we got? Inmate nutrition, haven't done that. Crackdown on drugs, I think we've done that as well. Awesome, it's actually rolling the money now. Tool cleanup, I think we've done that too. No, we haven't, damn. What do we have to do? Remove the supply of stolen tools, remove the supply of stolen weapons. So we may sort of get that into a little bit. I think we probably have to do a shakedown to sort of deal with that one. So short-term investment, long-term investment, cell block C. So what we're going to do is reform. So we're going to start a reform program. So we've unlocked education and we're going to build a classroom. I think we're going to start building some classrooms and industries in this area. And actually maybe we should build it around this. Maybe we should build it sort of along the back here and then we can build some cell blocks through in the middle. It's probably a bit better, isn't it? Probably makes a little bit more sense. Alright, well, we're actually going to build one over here. We're going to build a room over here. A sort of just a big one through here, I think. Yeah, we're going to build one there. Awesome. Not really quite sure what's exactly going to be yet. We'll definitely have one classroom. Maybe even put in like a little workshop as well. Maybe even have like a sort of combined classroom workshop, potentially. Or like a laundry. A laundry would be quite cool. Actually, a laundry would be quite good for that. I think that's what we're going to do. We might set up a laundry and a classroom. So jump into our objects. I think we're just going to put in doors in this area. I don't think we really need anything more than that. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, I think we're doing okay. What have we got? Found some drugs. Overdosed. Damn. Seems to be rushed to the infirmary. Hopefully he doesn't die. Yeah, he's fine. Alrighty. So, set a door up there. Should have our foundation built pretty soon. So we're looking for needs. What are we going with? So we got lots of clothes. We need clothing basically. So that's going to need a laundry is what they're sort of talking about there. Prisoner, you go and grab something, so just going to search you. Problem is they are sort of quite close to the fence line over here, so something we should... Oh, he didn't have anything. That's quite interesting. I swore he had something. Alrighty, so what we're going to do is set down a room. So where are we? We have a classroom. Mail room, that's interesting. That's a new one. And a shop. No idea what both of those do. Alright, classroom. Here we go. So, I think we're going to set up a classroom. Probably just there like that. It doesn't need to even be that big, does it? Nah, it really doesn't. Maybe we can set up two. I wonder if that means we get sort of more stuff done. Or maybe we should just set up like a big workshop. I might try and set up two. I'm not sure if that's going to make it like things happen a bit quicker. But we'll see. So what we're going to do is actually divide these off into separate rooms. And then we're going to set up a laundry in here. So we can put down some doors and stuff as well. And one there and one there. There we go. Alright, what does a classroom need? It's a school desk and an office desk. So we need a bunch of school desks and office desks and all that kind of stuff. Definitely going to need some utilities to come down here. So we need to run our electrical cable down there. Should be fine. All our workers coming in, setting up all the lights and stuff. That's a gardener, it's not a prisoner. That's cool, that's fine. Nothing to worry about. So quite a bit of money, which is cool. And yeah, things going pretty well. Fair bit of power, so that's good. Don't have to worry about that. Staff members, 6 prisoners up for parole. Doesn't really seem to be. I don't think they've actually been used yet though. So do we have to do something potentially? Bureaucracy. Do we have to actually set like a parole program perhaps? Programs. Parole. Nope. Workshop safety, carpentry, foundation, general education, alcoholics, grants, regime, needs, jobs, intake, prisoners, staff. I'm not sure. Finance, valuation. Alright, not really quite sure. Do we have to unlock something that we haven't done maybe? What about legal? Maybe just unlock that anyway. Don't really see parole anywhere around here. Micromanagement? No, that's logistics, prison policy. No, well, we may as well unlock these. They don't really cost a lot, do they? Oh, let's keep that going. Prisoners due for release. 6 prisoners up for parole. Interesting. So we should jump into logistics now. So we can set up prison labour. Room quality, that's an interesting one. Room quality 1 out of 1. So you have better quality rooms. Grade 1 average. Interesting. That's also quite new, so that is cool. That's interesting. What about 7 days? What have we found? So we found a fair bit of stuff through there. Lots of cell phones over here, actually. This is really quite cool, actually. You can get like a really in-depth into here. You actually sort of hover over something, you actually see where it's actually brought in. So you see it was thrown over there near the fence, and it was brought in and sort of wandered around, and then it was hidden, and then it was found sort of over there. So all this kind of stuff. It was smuggled in through visitation. So a lot of stuff comes in through visitation, so that's a bit of a problem. Wow, that was drugs. Look at that. So it was actually brought in from outside. Looks like it was actually brought in on someone. So actually on a prisoner. It's brought in. It was traded, hidden, traded, hidden. Wow. Booze smuggled in. Visitation. That was thrown in over the fence line. Interesting. What about gangs? We've got gangs over here. So 1 guard, no soldiers. What about autosave? I should turn that off. What have we got here? Nothing. So it looks like gang charity. So we've got this gang, which has got 1 member, which is this dude over here, Pritchard. You see, it's got the gang tattoo on it. That's quite cool. Cool. I like that. It's all sort of quite new to me, guys. So apologies for that. No CIs. We've got potential CI there. We've got potential CIs. It can be a little bit scary. So you can see recruit informant, and you can sort of see what happens to them. And they sort of, they walk around and they sort of give you information about what's happening around the prison. So that's quite interesting. Alrighty, where's our utilities? Do we get that set up? I think we did, which is cool. So we're going to set up our classrooms now. So what do we need? We need school desk. What do we need? A office desk. So an office desk, I assume, is going to be for the person, like the teacher. So just put that there. Might as well chuck a chair down as well for them. I don't think they need it, but there we go. Have one anyway. Now school desk. I'm going to put down a bunch of school desks. So where do they come in? Like this. So you do this, I think, set up like this. There you go, it's all good. And we're going to do the same over here, set up a second classroom over there. There we go, we've got heaps of classrooms. I'm not really sure if 2 helps at all. This guy is coming over to pick up something, so you're going to search you. Silly dude. And it looks like we had something finished researching, so what was that? It was, I don't know, something. I had a little bell. And you went and picked up something as well, so I'm going to search you. And you as well. All the people going to grab stuff. And you picked up something too, so we're going to search you as well. There we go. This dude definitely has something. Yep, scissors. And she had some booze. Yeah, cool. Alrighty. The classroom is starting to be set up. Got some scissors coming over here. You actually see when people go through the metal detectors, it sort of goes off, and then they get searched. So that's a workman, though. I don't think they need to be searched. I swear you're picking up something. Yeah, you are. Search you. Search you, dude. See what you've got. Timo Toivonen. Toivonen? That's how you pronounce it. You didn't have anything. I was wrong. Sorry, Timo. Timo. Alright, so classrooms are starting to be set up, which is good. So I've actually got a few of those set up now, which is cool. So what we can do is actually jump into programs. I think what we can do is actually set up our general education, our foundation, and our general. So I'm going to start this one. No regime time slot. So we're going to jump into our regime and we're going to sort this out. So I think what we're going to do, sleep is just going to be at 12 until 7. I think that works. We're going to have, I think I might just have an hour of free time at the start. Then shower. I think we're going to eat earlier. I think we're going to eat from 10 to 11. Free time, shower, free time, eat. Then I think what we're going to do is have work. We're going to set work all through here. You have 2 hours of yard, then free time, then eat, then more free time, and then sleep. So you have enough free time in here. Sort of, there is quite a bit of a gap through here, which is, yeah, I guess that's okay. I guess maybe what we do: free time, shower, then eat for 2 hours, then an hour of free time, so they can sort of sort themselves out, then go to work for a while, and then. Because I'm just thinking there's sort of a gap through here, so if they sort of need to go to the bathroom or something like that, maybe a bit of a problem through there. So what we're going to do is actually change that around. Have that there, and then I'm going to have this here. So you eat a lot earlier, so I hope that's not a problem with our staff. I don't think it is. Yeah, I think that should be fine. Should maybe chuck in another hour. So you have from 12 till 6. An hour of yard time, free time, and then eating. Alright, we're going to see how that goes. So now that we've got that set up, we should be able to jump back into programs. And no regime time slot. Oh, surely you had a regime time slot. No room found. There's heaps of room. No room. Why on earth is there no room? There's a classroom there. Women, teach, 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 teach. No room found. Right, so that doesn't really make much sense. Oh, that's workshop safety. Oh my god, that would be why. Oh, duh. Foundation education, there we go. And then general education. So they can't do general until they've done foundation, so that's good. So it looks like quite a few people are interested, which is awesome. What about kitchen safety? If they work in the kitchen, do we want that? What about behavioural therapy? What do they need? A psychologist in an office. Each prisoner requires a chair. Pharmacological treatment of drug addiction. A doctor in an infirmary. Each prisoner requires a medical bed. Referral drug addiction. Students sit repeatable, passive, easy. So I actually set that up as well. Behavioural therapy, Alcoholics Anonymous. We actually set up a spiritual guidance as well, can't we? Yep. Cool. I'm going to set that up. There we go. So I might set some of those up. So we've actually got spiritual guidance, pharmacological, and treatment of drug addiction, general education, foundation education. I actually set up kitchen safety as well. Maybe. Yep. All right, I'm going to set that up, see how that goes. Jump into logistics, prison labour. So we actually staff only. We're going to take that off, aren't we? We're going to take that off into staff only. So we're going to take that off there. Staff only. There we go. Yeah, so you actually start setting up prison labour now, so that's quite good. We have max job 6, but we don't have any qualified prisoners, so we'll set that up a little bit later. Actually, might as well do that now, so when people get qualified, we don't have to worry about that. Going to set up a laundry in here. It's probably a little bit too big a laundry, but that's fine. We could deal with that. Can we set up anything else? Cleaning cupboard. So that's a laundry. Oh no, we can actually set up a cleaning cupboard and a laundry. That's cool. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a laundry like that, a pretty decent sized laundry. Then we're just going to have a pretty small cleaning cupboard in there. I think they should be able to sort of get through to them still, but if not, we're just going to add another door in just to be sort of safe. So a door in there next to the cleaning cupboard, next to the laundry. Cool. So what do we need in the cleaning cupboard? Nothing. It's fine. So now it means I think what we can do is jump into logistics and prison labour. Can we actually set up cleaning? No, we can't. No, we can somehow. Do I have to set up a program for it? Nope. Nope. That's fine. There we go. It's better. Alright, so that's right. Max job. So we can set up that now. So we can actually set up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Might as well set up the max into 7. So they're going to be cleaners now, so they actually go around and sort of clean stuff, which is awesome. Now we're going to set up a laundry. What do we need in here? We need laundry machine, laundry basket, ironing board. So we'll set up a few laundry machines. Just maybe put some along the wall. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What do we need? Laundry basket. I think we need a fair few of these. Not really sure. It looks like that's sort of the entrance there. So what we may do is just sort of set up like a whole bunch through there, and then some ironing boards as well. Alright, there we go. That should be plenty. And then once that's done, we can assign some people to laundry, and they can go and get some clean clothes, which should make them a little bit happier than what they were. So jump into needs. You can see down here clothing, so that's basically what they're wanting. They're wanting clean clothing. And it helps them a lot as well to have actually work being done, so it makes them a little bit less likely to get into trouble, because if they've just got free time, they're bored. That's when they sort of plan and start escaping and drugs and fighting and all that kind of stuff. So, yep. Should get that set up pretty quickly, which is good. So cleaning cupboard, the bleach, which is fine. So get some prisoners and stuff in there. Should keep them a bit busy. And then once we've done that, I think we may set up another cell block. I think we're going to set up a cell block. We'll set up another one here somewhere. Maybe just another one like this. No, I suppose one like this works well. Works pretty well, doesn't it? Definitely need some solitary though. So I'm thinking about maybe solitary cell over here. I think we may do that. I think we may just set up a little bit of a solitary block over here. So what we may do is actually set one up like this. I think we're going to do that. We're going to set that up there. Then we're going to have a large jail door. Where are we? Large jail door. We're going to set that up there. Set it up there like that. Then once that's done, we can put down a whole bunch of solitary. I'm going to fit a lot of solitary stuff in there, so that could be quite interesting. It's probably a little bit too big in there. That's fine. Don't worry about that too much. Cool. Cleaning club is done. Some of the stuff is coming in. So it looks like it's all in, which is good. Laundry baskets aren't quite yet, but that's fine. We did put all those down, didn't we? Yeah, we did. That's cool. Alright, so we need some utility, some water through here. Actually, need some power, so I'm going to cook that up. Just run it out to there and then along to there like that. It should be fine. And water as well. So where have we got our water? Utilities. I'm not sure if the pipes are going to reach that far. A little bit reluctant to build a pipe through though. Alright, may try it, see if it works. Maybe too far away though. But we'll give it a whirl, so there we go. Actually, probably next episode, I think. We're at 26.5 minutes now, guys. Everything's going reasonably well. I think we actually start putting down a whole bunch of paths and like laying out some grass and stuff, making everything look a little bit better and some lights and things like that. So, just sort of make stuff look a bit better than what it does at the moment, to make things look cool. So, what do we need? Jump into bureaucracy. Can we research anything? Prison policy has been done. We've got access to dogs, so we're going to set up a kennel at some stage. And actually unlock surveillance as well. About legal prep. Every prisoner runs into problems now and again. Some of them come in with fairly big legal consequences. Your lawyer will start the paperwork to help keep these heat off you should something go wrong. But this needs to be done in advance. Interesting. Death row. We set up death row later on. Permanent punishments. Small cells. Interesting. Cool. I don't think we need too much there for the moment. Armory, we don't. Yeah. We might just queue that up for the moment. We can set up an armory and some riot police and stuff later on. Looks like this is all coming in pretty well. Kitchen seems to be working pretty well. We can add in some more cookers and stuff if we need them, but I think for the moment we're doing okay. Good to get the prisoners and stuff into some work. I think that's going to help out. Where on earth are you going? You released or something? Looks like he got released. Dude, he got released. Served 2 years. I think it's our first dude that got released, isn't it? So actually, I think you get a cash bonus when you get someone gets released. So if we look into our prison grading, oh no, 2 prisoners have been released. That's cool. So we're actually starting to have a few prisoners released. So we got caught with contraband through there. They got a little shank and drugs. Talking about drugs. Interesting. Alrighty, so this is set up. So what we're going to do is set up some solitary. May have this as a bit of a solitary, and then we might later we may set up some maximum security in here. Just I don't think we're going to need a whole lot of room with our solitary. So they've only got to be tiny. So what we're going to do, set up some brick walls. So what we may do is put a path along there. Just may set up like a block like this. Run one through there and actually sort of make them 2 by 2. It's probably a little bit more generous than what they really need to be, but there we go. Well, that's another 6, isn't it? We've got 2 there, so that's 8. Probably don't need really too many more than that. Might as well set up some more. Let's do the same thing as what we did then. Cool. Right. Well, that's 12, and we've got 14 all up, so that should be heaps. So you're going to need to run some utilities. So your electrical cable, we should run it through. Yeah, actually, maybe just run up through there. There we go. That's better. And what are we going to need? So they're all set up. So we can sort of get the game running. Put down some solitary doors. So here we go. Some solitary areas in here. Bunch of solitary in there, which is cool. Awesome. So we've got free time at the moment. Should be coming up to our first work environment soon. You're going to grab something, so we're going to search you. Just search you as well, I'm not really sure what you're doing. It's Timo again! No, not really sure why you keep going down into the classroom, dude. Like, is there something that's... What on earth are they going to? Class. I don't think Timo's going to class. He's got cigarettes, so that's fine. Cool, so all these guys going to class. There's our teacher, so he's coming in. The teacher's coming in from outside. We've got our spiritual leaders, so they're in, obviously, in their counselling, or what was it called? Spiritual something or other? Spiritual guidance. So they've got spiritual guidance. We've got kitchen safety going on, so there's some prisoners over here learning about kitchen. Foundation education's happening over here, which is awesome. Pharmacological treatment of drug addiction, so that should be up in the infirmary, so there we go. There we go. Ah, cool, so we're getting some stuff happening. So we've got some danger, though, increasing. 17 prisoners have serious complaints. What are they unhappy about? Hygiene, clothing, exercise, family, recreation. Maybe we need to fix up our regime a little bit better. So we got so sleep from 12 to 6. I think they should be, or 12 to 7. So 7 hours sleep. That should be plenty. They got an hour of free time, then shower. So I think an hour of shower is enough, isn't it? Or maybe we need more. Maybe we need 2 hours of shower. Because hygiene's a little bit high. So maybe we turn that into like shower there. Eat for a couple of hours, then free time. Then work, then yard, then free time, then eat, then free time. Alright. I'll give that a whirl, see how that goes. So you see some of our prisoners, other prisoners, they should be working in here. Reform program, interesting. Oh yeah, so we see our prisoners actually working. Is working, yeah, working, cleaning, which is awesome. So they're cleaning. Some of our prisoners, I think, are doing laundry. So you actually see the prisoner uniforms over here. So they should have some nice clean uniforms and all that kind of stuff, which would be good. So hopefully that makes things a little bit better, keeps them busy and all that kind of stuff. So a bit worried about this danger though. Serious complaints. So what are they unhappy about? It's basically hygiene, exercise, family, recreation. Yeah, it's okay. Interesting. Alright, we'll keep an eye on that. It's not too bad at the moment. Actually, after 32 minutes in the episode, guys, I think I'm going to put another pause in here, another cut in the video. Everything's going pretty well. I think next time around what we're going to do is actually set up another cell block, sort of get our prison keep increasing, which I think we can sort of handle it now, sort of get some stuff set up, so sort of working out fairly well. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed today's episode and I hope you enjoyed this series, and as always it would be absolutely amazing if you could subscribe to the channel and like the video as well, so that would be enormously appreciated. But until next time, I'll see you all soon.